You don't get to decide my daughter's future at your own dinner table. The words exploded out of me just as the chocolate lava cakes hit the table, warm and gooey, the kind my sister-in-law Lisa always ordered from that upscale bakery downtown. Everyone froze mid-scoop. My brother Ryan, the host of this lavish holiday gathering in his sprawling new home, had just finished dismantling my 18-year-old daughter Mia's dreams in front of 20 relatives. It started innocently enough. Ryan, swirling his expensive scotch, turned his spotlight on Mia. "So, kiddo," he boomed, "high school graduation's coming up. What's the grand plan? Shooting for the stars?" Mia, cheeks flushing, set down her spoon. "I'm starting at the local community college, taking accounting courses. Then I'll transfer to a 4-year program. I really love numbers and finance." The room went dead silent. Then Ryan let out that signature hearty chuckle, the one that sealed multi-million-dollar deals. "Community college? Sweetheart, let's keep it real. With average grades and no big-name connections, you're looking at entry-level stuff: retail clerk, waitress, maybe data entry if you hustle. Nothing wrong with honest work, but don't kid yourself about climbing the corporate ladder." My cousin Brooke stifled a giggle behind her wine glass. "Ryan, you're brutal," she teased, but her eyes sparkled with amusement. "Just practical," Ryan shrugged. "Not everybody's cut out for the C-suite. Someone has to stock the shelves and answer the phones." A few nods rippled around the table. Uncle Greg raised his glass in solidarity. My parents shifted uncomfortably, eyes glued to their plates. Lisa gave me a pitying pat on the arm, as if I were the fragile one. I felt Mia's hurt like a knife twist. Her hands clenched in her lap, but she held her chin high. "Ryan, that's enough," I said quietly. He barreled on. "Come on, I'm helping her. The world's competitive. Without Ivy League creds or family money backing you. Your construction company is thriving these days," I cut in, voice steady. "Heard you just snagged that massive city redevelopment project." Ryan's chest puffed out instantly. "Damn straight. 5-year deal, projected revenue north of 8 figures. Hiring 20 more crew members, buying new equipment, upgrading to that prime office suite overlooking the river. Top floor, panoramic views." The table erupted in praise. Questions flew about timelines, potential partnerships, even if he needed investors. Ryan basked in it, king of his domain. I waited for the chatter to peak, then asked casually, "So, when are you submitting those project financial projections? The ones the city requires quarterly? Deadlines soon, isn't it?" Ryan blinked. My bookkeeper takes care of the paperwork." "Your bookkeeper," I repeated, pulling up my laptop bag from under the chair. The room quieted again. Dad cleared his throat. "Let's not turn this into a business meeting." But I was already standing. "Mia, honey, why don't you head to the car? I'll join you shortly." She slipped out without a word, relief evident. Ryan frowned. "If I came off harsh." "You didn't come off harsh," I said. "You were cruel. But the real problem is you've forgotten how your empire actually stays afloat." He bristled. "What the hell does that mean?" "For 7 years, I've handled every cent in your company. Every invoice, every payroll run, every cost allocation for your bids, every tax strategy that saved you thousands. When the bank demanded those detailed cash flow forecasts for your expansion loan, who built them? When the city audited your prevailing wage compliance last spring, who organized the records that cleared you? That redevelopment bid? I spent nights crunching the numbers to ensure your margins held up." The color drained from Ryan's face. Murmurs spread. Mom's eyes widened. "You get paid for it," he muttered. "Family rate." I opened my phone, scrolling to the receivables ledger. "According to this, you haven't paid an invoice in 10 months. Outstanding balance, $58,000. Not counting the overtime emergencies or the errors I've corrected for free." Gasps echoed. Lisa looked mortified. Brooke's smirk vanished. We have an understanding," Ryan stammered. "Family helps family. Your understanding seems one-sided. You renovated this mansion, leased that luxury SUV, hosted this catered feast, but my invoices? Always next quarter or after the big contract. Cousin Brooke tried, maybe talk later, privately? No, I said. You insulted my daughter publicly. Everyone hears the truth publicly. I turned back to Ryan. Your success. Built on spreadsheets I created, deductions I uncovered, reports I filed. You parade it like it's all you. I could find another accountant, he snapped, but doubt cracked his voice. You could. Market rate's $250 an hour, 4 times what I charged as your family discount. Any firm will demand full back pay upfront, plus months to ramp up on your chaotic books. And those quarterly projections? Due in days. Miss them, and the city could freeze payments, trigger penalties, even void clauses in your contract. Ryan gripped the table, knuckles white, realizing the cascade ahead. But I'm done, I continued. I won't pour my expertise into someone who belittles my child, who thinks she's destined for menial work while claiming glory he didn't earn alone. Wait, you can't quit now. Panic edged his plea. I already have. Invoice incoming Monday. Payment in 30 days, or small claims court. The table sat stunned. No more laughter, just awkward silence. I looked around. The irony. Mia idolized you, Ryan. Wanted to build something like you did. You crushed that to feel big. He mumbled excuses, but I was at the door. Thanks for dinner, Lisa. Desserts were perfect. Outside, Mia waited in the car, eyes red-rimmed. Why'd he have to say that? Because insecure people diminish others to feel tall. It's not you, it's him. But what if he's right? What if I fail? You won't. Talent, drive, kindness, that's the formula. You've got it all. My phone blew up on the drive home, Ryan's calls shifting from indignation to bargaining to outright begging. I ignored them. Weeks later, a check arrived for every penny owed, plus interest. No note. Mia earned a scholarship transfer to the university's finance program. Her advisors rave about her analytical skills. Ryan? Word is he shelled out $12,000 to an emergency firm just to scramble those reports in time. Sometimes, the sharpest comeback isn't a shout, it's walking away, knowing exactly what you're worth.